Hey guys, welcome back. And for those of you who are new, hello. It's been over a year, probably, at least a year since I've filmed. And other than like videos with Hannah on her channel or videos that I have but haven't posted. And I will get to them, I promise you. I'm so sorry that I left. Let me just tell you, this is a video of kind of everything that's happened in the past year or two. It's been a crazy ride. A lot has happened. I'll dive into it a little bit, but if you want separate detailed stories, I definitely plan on doing those. There's just a lot. So it's been about a year and a half since I've really been interested in filming and posting. I've done a couple videos with Hannah on her channel, and then I've done a couple that I've filmed myself of ghost hunting and things like that, but I haven't posted them. I haven't had the energy to edit them and then to post them. I'm sorry. I don't think anyone missed me, but if you did, thank you. I don't even know where to begin, really. I got super lonely, super depressed. Not because I didn't have people, because I do, and I'm grateful for those people, but I just didn't want to do anything. And a lot of that had to do with several different reasons, and I'm still working on those reasons, and they're hard to talk about. So they're gonna be hot topics, some of them, and they're gonna be really upsetting for some people, but these are things that I think people should talk about. And I like talking about these things once they're over. I like the fact that something I've gone through that I have perspective on now might help somebody else in the future, or just let them know that they're not alone. So back to the beginning of when I started declining in my YouTube self. My mom lost her job, and a lot of you know that. She lost her job a few times. I believe it was twice, but it might have been 3. So she had a job with a prison. She was a nurse at a prison. She is a nurse. And she lost that. They had given her a 6-month contract, and then towards the end of the 6-month contract, they decided they wanted to extend. So they told her that. She got excited. We got excited. I was ready to go. Then they decided not to give her that 6-month contract that they had said they would be giving to her. And it pretty much devastated me. We had been doing all right. I had gotten subscription boxes. I had been doing a healthy amount of YouTube filming, and then I got pretty upset and I stopped filming as much. The subscription boxes got fewer and fewer, and then I just didn't know what to talk about. I did a couple ghost hunting videos, a couple of Fortnite videos and gaming videos, things like that, but I didn't really have a clear mind on what I wanted to do. And I mean, I can understand that from anyone's perspective, but it was for me, I didn't want to be on camera, but I also didn't know it to film. And I felt like if I did film, it wasn't good, and it was really long, and I didn't like that. I also have self-esteem issues, so I don't think a lot of people like to watch me, and the views make it seem worse. But at the same time, I know that shouldn't matter. So it's kind of a catch-22, because I'm stuck in a it shouldn't matter, but I feel like it does scenario. Anyways, so that was the first major rift in me stopping. Once I ended all my subscriptions to beauty boxes and things like that, and didn't have any hauls to do, I believe is when I completely stopped. I did a few things, and that was it. Then my mom lost her job again. She got a different job, hospice something like that. And she was there for close to the 3 months. That's a trial basis. And they let her go right at the end of that. Actually, a little bit before that. And at this point, we had just gotten back on track paying rent and all of our bills that were piling up. So we didn't have anything saved to recover from it happening again. And so my mom went on unemployment, and she's been on unemployment since. Thankfully. The pandemic did actually help that situation a bit for us after the fact. It was not helpful at the beginning, and by all means, I do not condone this pandemic or am happy about it at all. I don't mean to say that it was a good thing that it happened. I just mean that financially, with the stimulus checks and with the unemployment checks rising, it did very much help us to stay afloat in that time. So the past 7-8 months that this pandemic has been going on, she's been on unemployment. They gave us the stimulus checks. She and I both qualified for those. That helped pay rent for a few months. And then the stimulus checks, not the stimulus checks, the $600 a week helped us to put away whatever we weren't getting. And so now we're okay for the next few months, but who knows after that. And so it's been a bumpy ride financially and stability wise. I also had a bit of a court situation. And I will go into detail in another video on this because it is a very hot topic and involves other people that I cannot name. And so I'll just talk about that in another video with anonymous names. But it was a very bumpy ride and very emotionally draining, super traumatic, brought up a bunch more traumatic stuff that happened in my past, which is why I had to tell the police and go through court for it. And that point, I had no energy to film, to do anything. I watched TV. I would go to Hannah's occasionally. I talked to her the most of anybody, but really still not enough. And that was it. I changed my eating habits, but not enough. Like, not for the healthy. It got worse. I think I gained weight, but the scale doesn't show that, thankfully. What I would eat was, I'd say, better for me. Because of the pandemic, we couldn't go out as much, but I would just eat a lot. And then also I had no appetite at the same time. So it was a very frustrating pattern. And I'm working now with a therapist to help me on multiple things. So that's a healthy start to this life change. And that's why I wanted to come back to YouTube. On that topic, I have changed a lot of my lifestyle spiritually. Don't have a lot of the same beliefs I did before. It's a struggle to let those go because they were my entire life. But I also know that they didn't help me at all. I chose to believe in certain faith that I don't feel helped me at all. And it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And now I feel a lot happier in what I'm doing now. And that's all that matters. And so that's pretty much where I've been the past year and a half, is dealing with a bunch of different things. I will definitely get into some roommate situations I had a few years ago that I've been meaning to film and never did. I will get into the court topic, my spirituality and where I've changed and grown, and the differences between the two for me. Little things I've picked up along the way. Trips. I had a trip a week ago that went horribly wrong, and I will definitely do a video about that very soon. So stick around, and thank you for sticking around for those who did. And if you came back, hi. And for those of you who are new, yay! So I will see you guys in my next video. Stay safe, stay happy, and stay healthy. Bye.